Hi, David Abrams here from the winning team at Systemizely, and I'm so excited to have you here today for the Weekend Marketing Mastery Series. Now today we're going through the third integral step of why most entrepreneurs fail to achieve maximum capability and capacity in their business, and they continually underachieve because of this. Now, we're going through these mistakes to make sure that if you identify or if you connect with any of these mistakes, that you have the ability and the action steps to take to fix them in your business, to get through them, and to create the right momentum to see revenue and profits come into your business and overcome these issues. Again, these are issues that I've seen, I've had, and a lot of our colleagues constantly face in their businesses. So that's exactly why we're doing this series. All right, I'm gonna go ahead, jump on my computer, and we'll start. Today, I want to speak with you about a deadly trap that many entrepreneurs get themselves caught up into called mental paralysis. You see, universally, entrepreneurs need incredible confidence to run a business at a high level. Here's the problem though. Everyday entrepreneurs, just like you and me, are faced with pesky distractions both internally and externally that keep us from expressing personal best day in and day out. Don't worry though, because Mr. Abrams here and the team at Systemizely have you covered, because we're going to hook you up with the 3 key principles to silence the inner critic and get you on your entrepreneurial A game like a champion starting today. And listen, I'll explain more in just a moment. Look, you made it this far, so that means you're interested to know more and you're interested to put on your A game and get moving quickly. So all we have to do is implement 3 key strategies we can overcome this. So let's take a look. Principle number 1, identify the critical voice. If you want to crush the inner critic, the first thing that you have to do is to identify when it happens and what it's saying. If you're not exactly sure how to do that, I just want you to take a personal inventory when you're having thoughts in your head, when you're having these things pop up. You just take out a piece of paper, take out a pencil, and write down if that thought is an inspiring thought, an encouraging thought, a personal thought that you know to be true about yourself, or simply some destructive thought that is criticizing you and critical to your success. It's halting you from moving forward. That would be a negative belief there, right? If the thought that you are hearing is not one of the first 3, then we've clearly identified this as a self-critical thought, a self-destructive thought, and something that you can get rid of in our next action step. But the first step was, of course, identifying it. Principle number 2, stop the critical voice dead in its tracks. Once you've identified your inner critic, it's time to put a stop to it, to stop its destructive cycle by putting an end to how it happens. And we're gonna discuss that right now. First, you must remember that you possess the ability to accept or reject every thought that you have in your mind. When you identify the critical thought, simply visualize a stop sign in your head. Then confidently repeat one of the following phrases. I reject that thought, or I do not receive that thought. Okay, so by doing that, you've actually stopped your inner critic from allowing itself to go and be destructive in your mind. And that's just one part of it, right? We've stopped it in its tracks. We've stopped it from adding any more damage to your psyche and to your abilities. But we have to take into effect step number 3 to make sure that we never let it come back. So let's discuss that right now. Principle number 3. In principle number 3, I'm going to share with you how to execute thought remodeling. To remodel your thought process on these self-critical thoughts, you need to understand your core competencies and core values that you provide to people. And in turn, flip those thoughts and add in empowering, positive beliefs that reinforce your own belief system. So here's an example. If you ever think to yourself, my business is a joke, simply stop and remodel a thought like, my business provides valuable contributions to the world, and I am blessed to have the opportunity to work with great clients and customers to help them move forward in their business. It's an honor to do such great work. This way you can stay focused on what's actually true. you're not telling yourself a lie, you're not telling yourself anything that isn't true, you're just reaffirming to yourself what's happening, and you're overcoming that self-critical thought so that you can move forward with focus, with adherence, and you can work very, very hard towards your mission statement. But until you can do this one remodel, you'll continually struggle to try to just stop and fight critical thoughts that come into your head every day. All right, we've made it to the end, guys. Thank you so much for watching this week's episode of the Weekend Mastery series. I cannot wait to talk to you on our next episode. Now, if you enjoyed this, if you took anything away, you got anything from these 3 critical steps, I would love for you to do 3 things for me right now. First of all, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We put out videos every single week, great content just like this one, and I would not want you to miss a single episode. Step number 2, of course, is to get our free report below. You'll see it actually under the video down here. We have a link in the description linking you directly to a free report that you can get to break free in your business and to get moving towards more revenue and success in your business. And of course, step number 3, add a comment below. Let us know that you're listening, that you're there. If you have any questions, go ahead, ask them. We're here to help you guys, and we can't wait to communicate with you. Thank you so much for watching. From all of us at Systemizely, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.